Going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's all about teamwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Stick. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short him.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They're going to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Stick looking to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a...
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Out left, he's got it to Everett. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Herbert throwing again. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
It's complete, and this is going to be hauled in. So they get the two-point conversion, and now they have an 8-6 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, Ray.
Now it's Herbert. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. Still going. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for him. Tua on 4th down. Steps away. And now here's another interception. Picked up, the ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Cam Smith, and the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll run with Mostert. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll try and run it here, and he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And pass will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Back to throw here. Herbert. Pass incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
They'll throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
20, TX.
Tua going to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. 44. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion man is Barrios. Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are back within a score. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And, Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards. But he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. 3rd and 2, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Herbert changing things up. They'll look to throw again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to get this out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had the luck that they saw in that first half.
Yeah, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua being chased out left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
On third down, Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On second down, Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Tua. Dancing to his left. And my goodness, another interception. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Herbert now. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and that will keep this a 3-point game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play action. Now it's Tua. On the move to his left. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Davis now to return it. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Hill going to go in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 14. Here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
It's a run with Mostert. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now it's Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very flat. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 73 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
And you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On first down, Justin Herbert. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown. Gerald Everett from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. off of play action. Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Tua on fourth down, eluding the pressure right. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and Charger TD. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
With power here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six, because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa forced out to his left. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Tua going to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he fins it, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 37 yards. And the Chargers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and hit.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Herbert. And he is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wound. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.